everybody, welcome to week 6. Man, you're on the home stretch now. Almost got this class completed. Hopefully it's going well. I haven't heard much buzz from anybody, so I'm assuming everybody's doing great. Thought I'd check in with a video and just talk a little bit about week 6 and what to expect, and then in the home stretch of finishing this class. First of all, week 6 is going to look at 2 different types of costing methods. You've been looking at other various, but there's 2 types that businesses tend to lean on for different tools. It's absorption costing, and the second type is variable costing. They're both great tools to evaluate costs on products, cost of goods sold as you've been exercising, but now you're going to look at it from, what works better for a business. And I can tell you that absorption costing is more of a method, at least in practice, that I've seen that most businesses use because it's more utilized even outside the business from a creditor, shareholder, government agencies, auditors. They like to see the absorption costing versus variable. And one of the biggest differences or distinctions between the 2 is the accountability of fixed costs or fixed period costs. And absorption, I have a hard time saying that word sometimes, takes into account those fixed costs in evaluating costing methods for a product, whereas variable does not. I'm going to add a link to the bottom of this video that gives, it's a accounting site that does a really good job just really summarizing the difference and giving some specific examples that you can see. But just keep that in mind, that those are the main difference between the 2. The variable costing method is one that is mostly used internally with management. So, they put the absorption together and then they might use the variable as another method to peel off those fixed costs and just look at a different way to measure efficiency, cost methods with the variable costing method. So again, I'll post the link. Hopefully the videos that we've posted in some prior weeks are helping you out. Week 6 gives you a little bit of a break as far as your milestone/final project. That's going to be due in week 7, I believe. Week 6 is just a concentration on these 2 different methods with a homework problem. And you do have a discussion thread. Make sure to reply to that, and also to 2 of your other student peers in the class by Sunday midnight for full credit. And this is also a time where I would encourage many of you that have any missing assignments to probably catch those up and get them turned in as soon as you're able, so that there's not a big flux of grading, especially your milestones, because those milestones are pieces of your project that build up to the larger project that's due at the end. So reach out if you have any questions or concerns, and I hope you have a great week ahead, and we will talk and see you soon in the announcements. Take care.